Hello! Welcome back to the stream! If you noticed, my mouth flaps now actually work correctly, and there's not a lot of dead space anymore. Fantastic. Okay, well, not a lot of stuff going on in chat, so there's not a lot of conversation to be had here, so we are immediately, once again, going to hop into Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. Ah. Now, if you've noticed, I did in fact change up the layout, as I said I was going to. Now, what were we doing? Ah, yes, I believe we were going to complete these two quests, which are outside the Blue Badger Gate. Right? Pretty sure they're outside the Blue Badger Gate map. Yeah, Blue Badger Gate. Whee! Now, if you all remember, I accidentally deleted the first VOD. So, when it comes to counting stones cast, I mean, I could do it. I'd have to run through the YouTube VOD. But it is possible. I might actually just do that. Make sure I count all of the stones possible it takes to get into Heaven's Word. I know I got to at least like 228 in the last stream, which is a lot of stones. For an absolute ridiculous amount of rocks. This is gonna take forever. Greetings, Brother Creed. Mion sent word to expect you. Yes, indeed, Galfried. My name is Galfried, and I am responsible for training our twin Ader recruits. Ader, I thank you for volunteering your assistance to Twelve's Wood. Is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the force gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the Twelve's Wood is ailing its once rich variety, a fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the force is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers, such as you, will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to the requests, and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Brother Creed. Boots. Oh, these boots are garbage. I guess I'll get the money piece. Passing muster. Galfried, chief instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for future missions. Okay. I see you are eager to lend a hand, brother. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that, in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the Twelveswood's creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Oh no! How terrible! Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Galfried. Fantastic. If I remember, I got a shield. Yeah, I did get a shield. I have to equip this first. And then I can equip the shield. Yes, of course. Gear. You can view, equip, blah, 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 blah. Yes, thank you very much, game. Let's see, level 8, level 8, level 5, level 5, level 5. Fantastic. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then, eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you passed muster. You're no longer in that terrible fashion sense that is the Ari buckskins. You would be surprised at how many young promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, brother. Oh no, I already have the maple wand, don't I? Yeah, I do. Money. Thank you. Ah, brother, by your tireless efforts you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Chasing shadows. Gallifrey needs an adventurer to investigate suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Okay, guy. Seems simple enough. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. Excuse me. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood. And you may also be aware that Ixali activity has risen sharply in the region of late. Oh no, what you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our query is proving to be exceedingly elusive. Almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. That or he just rolled a natural 20 on stealth. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, brother. For their sake, I ask you aid us in the investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed a light upon this mystery, as do I, Guy. Begin your search at Lifemen Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Why don't you just, file false reports, then? That'd be a good way. Feed the enemy misinformation. That's the basic of any military corps. A delivery, eh? You're certain you weren't followed. Yes, basic provisions. Ah, yeah, the chick that leveled up and doesn't want to deliver it. Yes, this is what I requested. Strange. I was expecting someone with rather more experience. I usually balk at such outrageous payments prior to delivery. Honestly, I'm amazed you made it this far. These woods are teeming with anoles and other nasties, ready to make a quick meal of the unprepared. I commend your bravery and thank you for your trouble. Here, take the remainder of the fee. I should be very happy to employ you again. Wait, did you see that? It looked like an anole. Quickly go before you bring it here and get us all killed. That dangerous. I'm a healer. They can't kill us all. Sub Karmazan, a soldier at the Bannock, wants you to track down some initiates that failed to appear for training. Ah, perfect timing. I was just looking for a likely lad to track down some Twin Adder initiates. 3 of our newest recruits have failed to report for training because they're sleeping. Exhausted from a month of solid drills, I expect. Yeah, see, they're sleeping. Considering their current physical state, I rather doubt they've wandered far. Oh gods, please don't mention wild beasts or blood. They're fine, I'm certain of it. Yeah, they're just taking a nap. Seek out my wayward troops and tell them to report back to me on the double. Yes, of course, ma'am. What are you doing? Splitting shells. Marlin, a serpent at the bank, is seeking a volunteer to gather materials used in the training of recruits. Okay. Hello there, adventurer. If it is work you seek, then look no further. Instructor Maristel needs a volunteer to bring him some bog yards and shells for the recruits to practice on. You will find yarzens in the river south of here. Once you've pried the carapaces from 4 of the creatures, take them to the instructor. Carapace? I don't know. It's one of those. And now, the most annoying quest in this area, I need to find where all of these 3 NPCs are. Hey, I found one. Meditating initiative. You're not seeing I'm attempting to become one with nature. Leave me be, good sir. What? Sergeant Carmazon sent you? Matron's teats, I better get back before she makes her boot one with my backside. Unless you're into that. Where is the next thing? It's a Yarzan. Other dude. I want to say there's one up there. And you know what? I'll get them all eventually. Die, spider river monster thing. You are no match for the rock. See, no match. Now, I don't see a mill, so I'm not sure why they need... Well, yeah, it's a water mill, but I don't see how they would need it. I don't even think that building has a door. Water sprites, chigos. Bent Branch Meadows. Yeah, let's see if this place even has a door. Ah, it does have a door that no one can get into. What's even the point? No one's allowed in here. It's strictly for aesthetic purposes. Ah, yes, that's right. Leaves. Leaves are cool. But first, the aetherite. That's a rock. Very big rock. Right, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much, game. You, Margiria, where the heart is... Oh. Never mind, this is the wrong one, but it's the lavender beds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I am indeed. I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as venturers are wont to do, hence my presumption. If so, I have information which might interest you. Oh? Rumor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. Oh. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Yes. Considering how discerning the elements tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelveswood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there's truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the Mirror Planks, where the ferry to the Lavender Beds is, perhaps you'll find a Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I'd be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Ah yes, the true end game. Buying a house. Absolutely ridiculous. Competition is fierce. Not a material girl. Old I mentioned by the name of Kukavuchi seeks an adventurer to make some inquiries on his behalf. You there, adventurer, yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed and I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. I'm not exactly sure you can do that. And please, for the love of Null, do not reveal that you're in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. Suspicious. Why would you not want to be mentioned unless you're up to no good? What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know some... Wait a minute. That old down merchant put you up to this, didn't he? Yes, see, I told you couldn't be discreet about it. He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with the proper care and attention. Yes. Treat your chocobos very well. Everyone likes chocobos. Who doesn't like a chocobo? You, sir? Leo there? Keitha? The only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy, yes. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. Yep, only chocobos. Nothing but chocobos. Chocobos. The horse birds. Apparently they actually just eat chocobos as well. Which, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I would eat chocobo. What's that about Miss Keitha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? If you think some shiny trinket will move her heart, then you don't know her like I. That is, Miss Keitha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer, if your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard your boots'll leak blood. Got that? Yes, sir. Goes. Always stay on top of your hunting log. Out of curiosity, what does medical look like? Oh, that's cool. Solo leveling is not this game's strong suit. Ooh, get a log. Hunting logs. Water sprite. Need 2 more water sprites. The water sprite. Oh, convenient. Oh, hey, the second water sprite that I need. Trees. Something about trees. Mahogany. When you get mahogany in this game? I'm gonna have to look into that. See if mahogany is in fact a type of wood you can collect as a botanist. Oh, excuse me. Make a table out of mahogany. That's a good table. Hey. Level 11 by killing random bug monsters. Fantastic. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I need a keybind auto run. Keybinds. Movement. On, off, auto run. Hive. Fantastic. Just because I use R already in my preferred keybind setup. Oh, hey, Chocobo Man! Porters, yes, porters are very good. Well, Matt Traveler, my interest you in Chocobo. No! All of them say the exact same thing. It must be in the manual. The Chocobo Porter Training Guide. Eventually, I'm gonna get my own Chocobo, and then I won't need them anymore. Haha. Fukavuchi, how you doing, guy? Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a Chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires. She has none, guy. Ah, the stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate... Hey! To think of the amount of gil I have wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, cease your mewling. I promised you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune. Let's see. Intelligence, mind, strength, and dexterity. Weathered wristlets are better, so money. Well, they're not better, but they're the same. Hello. Extending fences. Critical hit, strength, dexterity, vitality, money. Do I have a bracelet? I do have a bracelet. Vitality, intelligence, mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the money again. Greetings, sir. You have the distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? Sure. In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help to keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. Well, yeah. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Stronger than steel. Well, per strand, spiderweb is. Which is amazing when you think about it. How can something organic be stronger than metal? That's weird. Easy. Oh, jeez. Can't wait to get... What is it? Lucid dreaming? Yeah, lucid dreaming. Not exactly sure how White Mage gets their, mana regen. I know for Astro, they get it from drawing cards and, horoscope, but... I'm curious how White Mage is gonna get it. Fantastic. Now, what's this? Faith on the Mind. Nation's Length serves as an important thoroughfare for merchants and travelers. To ensure they arrive safely at their destination, the air must be kept clear of deadly predators. Nah. What? Kill like 10 things for like maybe 10 gil and 300 experience? Nah. Not really gonna do that till I at least get some company seals out of it. Because then at least I'll be able to get a chocobo. Luquilot, good sir, I have gotten your steel fibers. Ah, you have returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the dynamite web I request? Excuse me. Newly spun dynamite web. Little time has elapsed since the strand was spun, and so the web remains extremely sticky. Yes, these will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Well, Gridania is, in actual fact, my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables, and still is. No man in Eorzea could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, the time has passed. Oh, I guess it isn't. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction. And on a great many matters, truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. Yeah. Don't exactly know what's going on. You don't know what you don't know until people bring it up. Then you know that you don't know it, but then you know that you don't know, and then you can make it so that you know what you don't know, therefore you know. That made complete sense. Oh, rock. Oh, rock. Oh, rock. Oh, that. Well, it was going good. No, I'm not stuck. Okay. Hey, why the hell are you all the way over here? Ads, man. Such a soothing sound. One day I shall build a home by the river. Dude, not some endgame raiders can't even get a house. You're not. Who are... You say the surgeon's looking for me? How long have I been here? What bell is it now? Stand aside, I must make haste. You've been here for 24 hours. Since the accident. Not the accident. No one wants to remember the accident. Slumbering initiate. Oh, this was easy. Oh. Snore. Just a few more moments, mother. I'm not your mother. Snort, huh? Sergeant Kamazan. Oh, F droppings. I must be late for training. Yeah, you are. Sergeant's gonna give you an earful. Thank you, brother. All the initiates are now present and accounted for. It's always the same, you know. A handful of recruits invariably lose focus a short while after being assigned to their new unit. That first rush of tension and excitement wears off, and the strain from constant drills begins to show. Reprimanding them isn't always the best solution, though. I have their morale to think about, after all. Still, I might give them a quick blast for good measure. What can I say? This is one battle I'm not afraid to fight. Yes, yell at them. Break themselves upon your words. Have you come to train? No, I've come to deliver shells. Not a new recruit, then what? The Yarzan shells I ordered Marlene to requisition. I see he's learned to delegate authority, if nothing else. Now that I have these carapaces, I can set my recruits some specialized drills. They are already adept at hitting a target, of course, but they need practical knowledge of exactly where a monster like the Yarzan is most vulnerable. Thanks to your efforts, I've no doubt they will fare rather better against the creatures when called upon. You should be proud of yourself. Proud of yourself. Both they and the Bannock are safer for your help. Don't mention it, guy. Direct hit rate, vitality, spell speed. Direct hit rate, vitality, skill speed, spell speed. That's right. Food buff. Experience is very important early on. The more experience I earn, the faster I can get to Heaven's Ward. Do you know that the story gets really good at Heaven's Ward? No one knows this. Earls, nah. They're only at level 3. This would give me even less because I have to level sync. F's. Now I gotta go fight a boss. Joy. Nothing too mechanically hard. I don't even think I really fight the boss. I think I fight the ads that the boss spawns. Magic Blade. We're about to enter in. Yes! Take a moment to read the information. Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm not supposed to be level 11 yet. I guess it... Road to 70 is strong, but apparently doing side quests is just stronger. Oh, whoops.
Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea.
How about you tell us why?
It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know? Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we almost ended up as a train's dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place.
No, not this one.
It was all Papalimos' fault, of course. Though, you know him, Kuplo Kop?
Yes.
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
Yes. Ugh.
How are the readings?
Negative.
Same as the last.
Yep.
There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that.
Huh. Do tell.
Kuplo Kop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Is it the demons?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive.
Yes, it has.
The slightest disruption to the etheric flow. And this sort of thing happens.
Ah, no. Mediocre boss time. I hope I have the mana for this.
It seems we have little choice.
Pretty sure I do. Like it's a story scripted event. If I ran out of mana in this fight, my goodness, maybe I should just stop playing this game. Ah, yes. Riveting gameplay. I stand in place. And I throw rocks at the big guy. that gave me, like, an extra cast. Oh, fantastic. How helpful. Ooh. Piece of candy. I like candy. Ooh, floating piece of candy. Magic circle of light blessings.
Feel, think.
Oh. A portent of destruction.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life.
That's not
For the
good.
sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Okay, Crystal Lady.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
Until I get distracted by the gold saucer for like 8 hours.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
Ah, hey, ether sickness. They brought it back.
And what have we here?
A dead beard.
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders.
But whose?
This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an
Better?
Ixalan chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida?
Giant crystals?
Oh, loud.
Can't say I've seen any.
Much the same as always.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kaboom!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
Goodbye. See you later. See you after Heaven's Ward when you become like a main character. You become very intricate into the story.
Might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
Okay. Goodbye.
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
Unfortunately, she's a bit of a ditz.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Get the sword, go back to the Bannock, get money, get experience, try to... Ooh. Thunder? I love thunder. Thunderstorms always make me happy. The roar, the crash, the wind hitting against the window, not the wind, the rain. Always something soothing about it. I love it. Although where I am, it doesn't really thunder that much. Ah, yes, that's right, the Bannock. Mahogany. I might actually get a mahogany table. Get a mahogany gamer chair, but not just any gamer chair, nah. Like a handcrafted gamer chair. Granted, I'd have to like do a complete commission. But that would be a good chair. Be a nice solid chair. Brother, it is good to see you back. Excuse me. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with enraged Trents. I'm relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. It was easy. Granted, I didn't have lucid dreaming, so my MP did not like me very much. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Lifemen's Stump? I found the sword. A magic blade, an ornately decorated sword found thrust into Lifemen's Stump. Here you go. Sword in the stump and a dead Ixal. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in the Beastmen's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. Obviously, it isn't that tight if they can just wander in. There's an entire strip of them, like on the East Shroud. I suggest you fire your security staff. What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? So you... Dang it. Their garb may appear outlandish and their changes baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods, Quiver, and the Wood Railers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, brother. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Exali threat. You have my gratitude. Can I have your money? We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you abiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. Money. All the money. Hey, eggs over queasy. Yeah, really? They give high potions this quickly? Chief Instructor of the bank wishes you to collect Chigo egg sacs. Okay, guy, brother. Injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. Okay. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigo population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Monrogian at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now I have other business to attend to. Goodbye. Kill bugs, get money. Ah. That was easy. Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. Chigo egg sac. This translucent sac appears to be filled with thousands of tiny pearl-shaped eggs. There you go. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigo, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any hearer who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Huron population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Medicine. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather Chigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assess the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Yay! Gotta make sure people don't get sick. People die when they get sick. Surveying the damage. A guard at Gilbert's Spire named Moranguin needs you to recover the surveying equipment left behind in a cave by a startled recruit. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. Oh, how unfortunate. That is not how we treat requests from the conjurers. And if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hero Pauline herself. Oh no, we must get it back. While I attempt to instill some backbone into the so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hero Pauline at Gobignot's Bower? Sure. According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. Ah, it's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Ahem. Matron watch over you. Yeah, why don't you just send the Google van over there? They'll be able to survey that land real quick. They do it on my street all the time. Aaron needs an adventure to display him with high potions. Oh, oh, dang it. Curses. Oh, hey. I have a high potion. Seven hells, did those accursed squirrels leave any part of me? Oh, you fucking... Wasn't there like a quest last stream where people told me not to get mauled by squirrels? You're back. Do you have that high potion from... Yeah, here. Have it. Thank the gods, I owe you, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I had seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the 12's wood. We both would do well to remember that, yes, squirrels are very dangerous. Never underestimate a squirrel. I'm gonna die by squirrels, I guarantee it. Ugh. How to act as an on-demand survey van. Hello, friend. How you doing this fine day? Doing the same hodgepodge as me, huh? Fantastic. Oh. Where's the last one? Ah, there's the last box. Thanks, friend. To the cabin in the woods. Why we need to deliver surveying equipment to here of all places, I'm not exactly sure. Pauline? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Here's all the stuff that coward dropped in a river. Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. But the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. Oh, that's good. With the changes wrought by the Calamity. I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Aider on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. Yeah. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Trollswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings. that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Ooh. Better. It's red. And you see dynamic lighting. Yeah. Only this side's lit up. This one you can't see. It's too dark. It's edgy. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Soldier's breakfast. Ooh. Whispering. Hey, upgrade. I like upgrades. Except, I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? Sure. Oh my goodness, the game's so easy. Oh, excuse me, whips. In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt and also serve as a warning to the anoles to remain within their territory. But I am afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Got it, poach some monsters. Parasite Cleave. W. Bauer is looking for an adventure to deal with a parasite fungar infestation. Gods damn you mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations! Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the 7. Oh, thank the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. I am. My poor trees. Trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite fungars. If I let these pests have their way, my babies will be naught but dead wood before the week is out. Oh, we can't have that. Smear a little of this amber unguent. What is that? English is a difficult language. On an infested tree, though, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventurer-style vengeance. Did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh! You rue the day you... My apologies, the wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm, so the Fwungars, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. Oh, he isn't happy. He's not happy in the slightest. Fantastic. I will be the tool of judgment that this NPC desires. Key items. I will clear these trees of parasites, of rot and ravage, with this this. Whatever that is. Wind, stone, the bread and butter of conjurers. A combination so potent none can stand against it. Especially mushrooms. Mushrooms fall before the power of pebbles and a stiff breeze. Ladybugs are more than welcome to dine on the aphids which infest the orchards of the central trot. However, some have acquired a taste for the honeybees. See that their meal is a... No, you can't kill the honeybees. They're honeybees. How dare you? Killing honeybees. They have enough problems already, don't you know? Not the bees. Anything but the bees. Why did it have to be the bees? You could have just eaten the aphids, but no, you had to go after the bees. You just wanted to listen to jazz, man. You like jazz? Do you like smooth jazz? Bees like smooth jazz. How about ragtime? You like ragtime? Ooh, ragtime's good. Ragtime is a bop, I'll tell you what. That is an excellent type of music. That is wonderful. Little ladybugs. Not worth it. Why do I keep doing this? Micro choose. Now to clear a path to an egg. Ooh. Found another hunt target. Wait, where's the egg? Is it over here? No. Ah, there's the egg. Why do I always come up here for it? What's that big dude? Forneus. Hmm. Oh, dang it. Hi, you have returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to kill those raptor things. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Subkamaza at the Bannock? Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Well, did you take care of my Fruangar infestation? I did. Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all your fungus-spattered glory. You have my thanks. Don't mention it, guy. Glasses, I get better gloves. Yeah. More armor. Soil despoilers. Ah, it's you, brother. After the thrashing you gave those infernal foreigners, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine. Micro-chews. Those vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide, but these days there are just too bloody many of them. They're gonna kill my trees, so many in fact that they're leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You think this soil was put here just for you and your micro-chew mates? Gah! I should go over there and... Well, I'm not rightly sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something, and soon, but before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over, and there is naught I can do but fume and sputter, riot and rave. If you could see your way to exterminating 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microtrues, I'd be grateful if you would report to Ealdfrith. You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of the soil has been as much a source of consternation to him as it has to me, and I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing that the problem's been solved. Consider it done, my guy. Wind. Apple. Apple. Wind. Apple. 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 I wish there was a way for me to make this more entertaining, but it's just wind and pebble. You run out of topics eventually when all you have to go off is just a gale and condensate. That's it. That's all there is. There's not much else I can talk about. Except for maybe other types of rocks, like shiny rocks. Those rocks in that one pond that like glow. Those are cool, right? Everyone likes those. I like those. Yeah. Everyone likes the glowing rocks. The glowing rocks, I believe you need to show UV light on them. They glow in the dark. Very nice gold color. Other rocks. Rocks. Well, magma's a rock. It's a liquid rock. And it's actually a lot slower than what you'd think it would be. Like, in most movies, it's depicted as, like, the super fast, like, omnipresent threat that'll get you if you so much as look the other way. But no, that really only happens in, when a volcano, like, erupts, you know, like it actually just destroys a city. But most of the time, the lava just kind of leaks out like a sideways Hershey's chocolate syrup bottle. Yeah, not a very pretty sight. Map. As wind, I don't remember what cloud it is, but there's a type of cloud that just makes wind, like it just brings a gale with it, and it's a super tall cloud, but it's very narrow. Like it'll go woo, and when it goes woo, all you hear is just wind, nothing but wind. Like 30-mile-an-hour gales or something ridiculous like that. Ah, yes, the quest man is outside. Ealdfrith. Hello, Ealdfrith. Ealdfrith, you say you've slain a good number of those microchews? Well, that is a welcome piece of news. They weren't that hard to kill. I was afraid old Gob and you would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pests themselves. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. Oh yeah, I guess like lore-wise, they're botanists, aren't they? They don't know how to kill the things. They just want to gather wood, harvest plants. The Anoles of Naked Rock have ventured forth from their territory to hunt and eliminate the pack before they begin feeding on the small folk. Nah. The small folk, oh no, not the Lalafels, anything but the Lalas. What will we do without the Lalafels? Oh no, what a shame. Who goes there? Oh brother, it's you, Another delivery? Here, have an egg. I'm not certain I should be the one to buy Nofika. That's an Anole egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at table. And you say here Pauline sent you on this errand. She did. I hear that Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, brother. It wasn't that hard. You just cast spells and run around in a circle. Why are any of you wood whalers? None of you are up to this task. Galfried? Brother, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Sure. Spirit hold broken. I gotta fight the golem. Listen well, for we haven't much time. There's a giant rock. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Well, that's not good. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Yeah, they accidentally summoned a rock. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. They ran away from a shadow. None of you are fit to be on guard. On the other day, I would dispatch my best quiverment to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Ixali incursion in the West Shroud Neria Belago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixals somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. But the enemy is an elemental. It's a golem. They must not be allowed to succeed. And so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary, including killing the spirit, to resolve the situation. Please, say you will help us. Yes, I will kill a spirit. That is a golem. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now we are racing against time, so you had best make haste and kill the golem that's also a spirit. This isn't contradictory at all. Goodbye. Spirit hold. The spirit hold broken. Rain. I love rain. Everyone's like, no, it's raining. I can't go outside. The weatherman's always going on about that. Oh, the day's ruined. There's rain. Bitch, I love the rain. Rain is amazing. What do you mean the day's ruined? It may be ruined for you. Oh, these people are aggressive and they'll aggro onto me. Okay. Guess I'll kill all of these guys. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. You can die. Pretty please, I asked nicely. Killing the Void Scent, which are demons, but not really demons. They're Void Scent, but they're demons. But they're not, they're Void Scent. Kinda different from a demon. Not really, but the spirit's there, they're just a bit confused. Potency 140, potency 30. Well, that takes a while for it to be worth it, doesn't it? Very, very quiet. Letting my mana regen. Okay, that's good. Hey, not worth it in the slightest. Let's go. It's still raining. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here, at Instructor Galfrey's request, you say, thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the raid. It was a golem. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. They're dead. Please find them and steer them out of harm's way. Sure. How you doing, guy? Groan, a great shadow, towering over me. What? What in the 12's good grace? Excuse me. Oh, jeez. An adventurer, please, you must save the hero. I might. Maybe. If I feel like it. Maybe I don't feel like it. Maybe I won't save the hero. Maybe I'll just leave her for it. Maybe I'll just abandon this quest. Maybe I'll just delete this character. You don't know. There's so much void scent here anyway. Not particularly strong void scent, but still there's a bunch of void scent here. Galfred sent you. I am no longer of use here. You weren't of use to begin with. Pray help the hearer, and my stead I will, seeing that you weren't able to. Rotwood Whaler, how you doing? Away, vile fiend! Away, I say, I defy you! I defy you! Oh. Adventurer, yeah, you have a very slow sight comprehension, don't you? We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then, I'm not sure what happened. You sucked at your job. That's what happened. More trickster imps. More wind. More stone. Wind and stone. Hello, cool-headed conjurer. You were sent to help. I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. Uh-oh. You must needs return to Gridania. The seed seers must know of this. Goodbye. Confused conjurer. Why are you confused? That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. Woo. Injured hearer. Proceed. Yeah, level 13 exactly. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye these humble stone a soul, that it may make to life demons. I know it's not actually a demon, but demons! Oh, I shall defeat you with this stick. Everyone knows the stick is mightier than stone. Behold! Behold my awesome strategy of defeating a thing made of rock with smaller rocks. My rocks are stronger, don't you know? They're tougher rocks. You're not made of tough rock, you're made of baby rock. Baby rock isn't tough at all. Can't see you. Now I can see you. Here, have some wind. You are strong, but are you strong enough to... Yeah, I am. I can just move out of the way. Your minion is awful. Whee! Whee! Have some wind. I'm defeating you through the power of erosion. Wind erodes rock, therefore it is stronger. Granted, it may take several millennia, hundreds of millennia. Never has a golem been so sorely tested. It's been... Wait, are you over here? Could have sworn I saw him over here. I win! Through the power of pebbles and wind, nothing stands in my way. Haha! That man is no ordinary adventurer. Huh? The demon's gone. Demons. I hate demons. Oh. Damnation, he has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? All right. I fought a golem. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna pass out real quick. Whatever are you? The birds. Shh. More birds. This makes it how many times today? Seven birds. Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope so. Garuda's hot. I hope not, for all sakes, yet we must be prepared for the worst. Withered! The same fate has befallen Emerald Moss! Not the moss. It is as we fear, Dalamud's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelves Wood. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? What else could I mean, you nitwit? The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos. Chaos, I say, just as Louis Soir forewarned. Yeah, I know that name. I've heard this name plenty of times, so I know exactly how to pronounce this. You don't have to worry about me mispronouncing this at all. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing, because the Angie time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Yay. Way. Stupid things. I don't like goggles either. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Chilean innovation. Show some respect to these goggles. Goggles they don't feel very good on my head though. I don't like the goggles. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. No, not ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. I actually like her mask. Cool looking mask. Sigh. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. Yeah, we learned that in Final Fantasy VII. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelves Woods barely recovered at all. And the Gridanians still have the same old problems from 5 years ago that they still haven't figured out how to fix. Oh, dang it. Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Well, there was a cutscene, remember? Ah. Ida, look! Golly! And this is what exactly? Who knows? Yet another disturbance in the ether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Lifeman Stump. We must hurry! Away! Hey. Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while. Nah, it's just a hangover. I get 'em all the time. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed, somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. That's not very... I don't think you can really consider that good news, then. Only one good news after like 12 bad news. Lest you forget, the 12's Wood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians sent a hero to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. Yeah, there is a golem. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the 12's Wood's eternal guardians by not giving them their tea and biscuits. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, but where are my manners? I am Papa Limo, and the tactless woman beside me here is... Ida! Or is it? It is, or is it? It is. Papa Limo and I are serving the 12's Wood together. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you as well. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind, doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again, goodbye. Oh. Boss music. At looks of the draw, a markedly mischievous monster known as Alex has been spotted hiding a spirit hold. Ambush the void set and slay him before he can escape. Nah. Run away! Dang it. All this happened inside Spirit Hold. 12 preserve us. Who is that masked mage? And by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation, if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Can I have your money? Pray return to Gridania and seek out me own. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Yay. But, food. Return, yes. It's a ghost thingy. That's cute. Jimion. You know, where is this place? Ah, it's in the East Shroud, that's why. Welcome back, brother. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives and money. Oh no. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unselling people with stories of walking statues. Yes. No, then you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak with Antoine whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. In rooms now available. Why do they block this path? For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune. Guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontran is our guild leave official, or leave met, here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and is eager to make your acquaintance. Guild leaves now available. Yay! By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, brother. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young man. Yes. Shards. Yay. Quest complete. Yeah. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. Ah, yay. Welcome to the Crying Canyon, a place of respect for adventurers and like self. As you may imagine, this shows what has got to begin to recover from this. There are those among us who view outsiders with a spirit. On to Bent Branch Meadows. Oh, is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer. Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Like the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. What better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. Excuse me. If you're so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destination, Chocobo Keep Singur should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Okay. Leaves of Bent Branch. Mother Bion has told me much of your endeavors, brother. Have you considered attempting one of the guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild? Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to the adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters, to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Bent Branch Meadows and speak with Tierney. She will be able to set your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. Yay! Serving the past for friendship. After I get all of the quests in New Gridania stowed away. God's quiver bow. Makings of a gunbreaker. Adele. Preserving the past. An adventurer, precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artur, to inspect Mikito's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young hero has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Liholik and Lou Hellick in the Acorn Orchard behind the atrium. He should have Artor's tools. Okay. Give me the tools. Adele sent you. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgets his tools. Daft Saw needs to kick up the mumble. This is a simple quest. I know all about adventures. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Yep, well then, I want you to make Nilly laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. Emotes. I know how to emote. Watch. / bow. Oh. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. Joy. Oh, whoops. Joy. There we go. Yeah. You're odd. Yes. Yes, I am. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Dance. Ayy. Giggle. Ah, you're a really good dancer, mister. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Yeah. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. I nearly lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to... I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and... you won't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. Don't mention it, guy. Wee. And now I'm gonna lose my sprint buff. Oh no, I still have... Nice! Cheetos. Artor, you forgot your tools, mister. That's not good. What? I'm terribly busy right now and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious Oak Atrium, and I have repairs to... Here are your tools, nitwit. Gasp. Where did I put my... Oh, gods. I take it you're from the guild, too. Then... Yeah. Yeah, what was your first clue? What's that? Adele sent you with my tools? Yes. I was actually just about to go and, this is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just, I've been so focused on the task at hand. Yeah, maybe focus on your tools a bit more, bud. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenter's Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Yay, I got a catalyst. This is useless. Fantastic. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm gonna go complete my conjurer quest. And the fastest way to do that is to take the ferry. Hello. Sweet Bloom Pier. Yes, and it's for free, too. Mapping the realm, the East Shroud. Birds. Gonna fry you up like chicken. Chicken. I haven't had lunch yet. I'm getting hungry. What will I have for lunch today? I don't have chicken. I do have hamburger in the freezer, though. Hamburger rice bowl. I do like rice bowls. Rice is delicious. I love rice. Rice is great. But what am I gonna season the hamburger with? Could use cayenne. Cinnamon. Never tried cinnamon with meat. Might work well, might turn out horrendous. The joy of culinary experimentation, I guess. Who doesn't like experimenting while cooking? That's like the funnest part about cooking. You just throw stuff together and you see where it works. If you haven't done that, you haven't cooked. But then you have to taste it and you realize, oh, maybe cinnamon and cayenne and salt weren't a very good idea in egg. Yeah, don't make my mistake. Oh. Stone. Why am I fighting you? I already did the hunting log. Oh well. Now that I'm here, I might as well finish the job. Hawthorne. Hello, goodbye, merchant and mender. Hey, take this garbage that I don't need. Yeah, sure, I'll purchase what you take this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, and this, and this. Food. Yay. Escape, escape. Wolfie, you must be brother. Brother Isumiyan sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Excuse me, water. Water is good for you. Drink your water. Now, how to proceed? Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of hearer and, well, you are my first student. Yes. I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of Sweet Bloom Pier, there is a small spring giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm which lately took up a residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Mayhap you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study. I sympathize, brother, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Okay. Go bug some honeybees. If you say so. Not exactly sure how honeybees. Oh, whoops. Just ignore it. It'll lose interest eventually. See? Oh. Wind. Maybe because it flies. And that allows me to learn of the wind, because it flies. Ah, yes, of course. It's in the air. Truly a teaching matter that will allow me to understand how air works, how wind is used. Wind is used to keep the bumblebee flying, even though all laws of aerodynamics say that it shouldn't be able to fly. But the honeybee does not care what humans think. It just flies. Stone. Stone the slug. Suffer not the slug, for it is covered in mucus. It's gross. It's disgusting. It's kinda cute. I actually like slugs. Slugs are cool. Not when they're in the garden, though. Then they're a pest. Then they're a pest that deserves to be removed. Swiftly, mercilessly, with extreme prejudice. But if they're not in my garden, yeah, they're cute. I like seeing them crawl up. Crawl? Slither? I'm not exactly sure how slugs move. All I know is that they do. Okay, well that was my hunting log for the slugs. Hello, Wolfie. Welcome back. I take it the bees are no more. Tell me, did you happen to notice many of the Vilekin's preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I asked because there were none. Strange, then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Fill your mind and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of conjuring to disperse it. Ah. My solution was a lot simpler than that, not gonna lie. You're not gonna lose interest, are you? Corrupted air. Level sync. Ooh. Thank you. Okay, if you say so. Raw sludge. Ugh. Done. If I remember correctly, gelatins are a void scent in this game, aren't they? Well done! The wind no longer keens its frustration. Let us return to full flower. Oops. Now, you could have at least taken me with you. Why do I have to run all the way back there? Like, you even had a loading screen in the cutscene. This was like the perfect time to snap me over here. Oh well. Oh, Wolfie. I must apologize for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, brother, what did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of earth. No, it takes a long time. Instead, it torments one's foes, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. It's called a dot. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I will. I suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. Well, it is true that the calamity wrought much harm upon the Twelves would. I suspect some other forces at work here. I bid you remain wary, brother. Well, enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Stillglade Fane and inform Brother E. Sumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. Okay, return. See you later. Ethernet, Conjurer's Guild. What is my reward for this quest? A better staff! Woo! Everyone likes better staffs. It allows me to do more damage. It allows me to heal more. All the good stuff. Sumi Yan, Guildmaster. How you doing? Welcome back, brother. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. Is that a Disney song? That is well. Having made allies of two elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjuring, though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind. Why bother? Nature's boring. You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Yeah, you just need water. Conjuring is inextricably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now, young Missy. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge, I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her art. I'll learn conjuring the same way she did, and become just as great a conjurer. You'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Isumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone. Wait. But that's... Sylphie, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies, brother. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have just heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature, but such power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same feelings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Yes. Before you depart, I would speak with you of one further matter. Thus far, you have completed 3 tasks to my satisfaction. I would officially recognize your efforts by granting you leave to join the other guilds. Gridania is home to guilds representing lancers, archers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. Should any of these paths appeal to you, you are free to seek membership at the associated establishment. I but ask that you bear one thing in mind. While man is given to curiosity and want to explore new paths, only through focus may he attain true enlightenment. Naturally, it would please me most if you placed conjuring above other pursuits. Regardless of the path you choose, however, I have every confidence that your deeds will be to the honor of all concerned. Go now, brother, and seek your destiny. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and the wind guide your path. Yes. You now have access to the armory system. Yay! Oh, no, not that. That gives me head defense, but I'm not wearing a hat. Eight, 11, 8, 10. That's a bigger boost. Gear sets. Yay. Fantastic. I have a cane. Yeah. Okay. Where to next? Let's go here. Incense and sensibility. The burny, smoky candle things. Yeah. Let's see what this quest is about. Since this isn't for a frantically busy student. You there, you are an adventurer. Yes, good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Breya. She has her hands full of preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Yeah, that would probably be bad. Oh, let's get this quest. Covered in roses, once bitten, twice shy. Sammy Yane, how you doing? Covered in roses. Stop right there, not another step. I apologize if I have stalled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch has grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Why didn't you replace it? Unbeknown to myself, I've been scattering azima rose hips all along this road. Oh, good sir, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Loom Growery. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. Rose. Rose. Another rose. 3 roses. 4. 5. 6. 6 roses. What about you? Once bitten, twice shy. Gods damn it. Another adventurer. You're like flies on muck. Whatever Gridania did deserve such a plague, I don't know. Heh. I suppose times are changing and they keep telling me I should, and perhaps you might be... Oh gods help me. Just take this Azima Rose to Waldo of Steelglade Fane, will you? Well, what are you still standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. Okay. I go back to the guild. lot of quests at the guild. Any other quests here? No, these are it. These are the last quests in Gridania. Good sir, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips and abandoned not one to a traveler's boot. Here you go. Blessings be upon you. I feared this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but Azima roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it's my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions, a place for every seed, and every seed in its place, you might say. It was most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness. Got money. Yay. Zoom. Running at Mach 5. Complete this quest, go into Still Glade Fane, complete that quest. Welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance, yet I must confess the elementals did not whisper of your coming. Here, have this rose. We did indeed request an Azima rose from Ethelred, but that you should bring it to us in his stead means... Oh, excuse me, that something wonderful has happened. Oh, what? Ethelred has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and are once so highly coveted by old-time collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of the past and overcome our prejudices. So has the elder Seedseer taught us, and so do we live. I doubt it was easy for Ethelred to entrust this Azima rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. Truly, it was by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Money! May not have gotten money from the rose, but I technically did get money from the rose. Haha, I still win in the end, old man. Brea. Hello, Brea. Yes, I am Brea, but I am also awfully Oh, you say Lady Melaine herself asked you to assist me. In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about. More nervous energy. I would be extremely grateful if you would take this Azima rose oil and refill the sensors. There are two that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Yes. Very well. Here. Have some oil. Don't drink it. It's high in calories. You'll be on the treadmill for weeks. Weeks, I say. Ooh, fried in rose oil. That might be good. Hello, Brea. I have completed the task. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. I'd always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melaine has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Ether. I need more ether than potions. Ether and potions. I believe the only thing left is is just the joining quests. Join this place. Join our team. Join the guild. One of us. One of us. Ether, right? Yes. Ugh. Grandpa Boots rocking the ironwork gear. Chocobo Porter. Yes, hire a Chocobo Porter. Ben Branch Meadows. Yes. Because I have to go to Ben Branch Meadows, don't you know? Dismounting porters. Yay. The Diormites. They are not capable of attacking the Porter Chocobo. They know what will happen if they so much as look at the Porter Chocobo. It will turn into a red Chocobo. Oh, we don't want that. That's bad. That's awful. Because then I'm gonna die as well. Everyone in this town will die if this thing turns into a red Chocobo. Oh my goodness. But it's not just any red Chocobo. The feathers aren't red because that's the natural color of the feathers. Not in the slightest. Okay. And with this, I believe this is the end of the stream. So, if you enjoyed watching me run around and do side quests and main story quests and a lot of silence in between, I hope you consider following. Maybe look at my other stuff. Who knows? You might just become a regular. Intermission. Yeah. Okay. So, oh wait, nope. Yeah, exit the game. And there we go. There we go. Yes. So, with that comes the end of the stream. I bid you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.